Hello guys, how are you doing today? This just came in. We are like 10 minutes after the race. I have to share this with you guys. Fontwell. I think it's first race. I don't know. Anyway, yes, first race 2:30 today. Clever bet FAQ series blah blah blah. We had a nice bet on number 2 Joe Rebel. I was thinking that number 3 was overrated and number 1, the favorite, was not looking sharp at the paddock. It was all nervous and things like that. But the history of this race is, if you can go and have a look at all the race, the replay, you're gonna have a laugh. That this beautiful jockey Freddie Gordon riding happily for family of C. Gordon. It was second favorite with not so much form lately to show. But anyway, we knew that he's gonna win because he was looking marvelous and the 2 other favorites were something to take on. And that's what we did. But the story of this video is not that we win on Gordon and on Joe Rebel. I want you to have a look how a fucking young jockey can get lucky twice. Once, because he's riding for his father, so he doesn't get banned from the stable for riding like this. Secondly, because he doesn't understand pace in the race. And thirdly, I'm sorry, there's 3 here. Thirdly, you're gonna see at the end how all pans up perfectly for him, so he can keep riding without any issue. A stupid jockey. Have a look. He's on the green horse, green colors inside. They start the race. He take up the race with the favorite Graham on his outside. Graham, just have a look at the body language of the horse. Over racing, head up, hitting the ground. So they're going faster than they should. Have a look.
Of the race course.
Look at the favorite, how he's moving his hat.
The back end of the field and not travelling with much hope at the moment, last of all, and just nudged along as they come now back towards the home straight. Well, there's no hiding place.
There is no hiding place, and why I'm showing you this, to show you that this Freddie Gordon is a biatch. He doesn't understand anything in racing. Takes it up with the horse who was fancied by the stable because the odds were shorter than it should be. But he's fighting the favorite for the pace, for the lead. He's almost guaranteed to kill his horse already this way. But the first luck's coming up.
Between these two, Graham in the stripes and the horse with the noseband on the outside of Joe Rebel in the green. They have been absolutely together throughout and continue. And there Graham made a mistake and is gone.
Okay, how many races you have watched that jockeys make miraculous recoveries? And let's have a look at this, how he really takes his legs out of the iron this fast. And this one now, look.
Unship's rider there, and also unseating rider when well adrift was sure to please. So 2 of them out there, as Joe Rebel is now left with a...
Okay, so now the horse or the jockey gets his first luck in the race as the favorite, the jockey of the favorite decided to jump off his horse. So the jockey of the favorite decided to jump off his horse, and he left alone with 8 lengths in hand. He could go his own pace now. He doesn't need to over race like he was doing with the favorite against him. Now, let's see what's happened now. Are you ready, guys?
Joe Rebel then with a 5-length lead over safely as the 6 remaining runners are well strung out now with Hill Station nipping through on the inside of Luso Milan to go second.
Funny things, 10 lengths up, nobody's catching him, or nobody's going after him yet.
Joe Rebel racing to the last on the far side. Now this is going to be the second last because they're going to doll off the hurdle. They won't be jumping the first of the 2 hurdles in the home straight. Rob Hargreaves still being attended to by the paramedics. So The runners then in behind Joe Rebel make their way for home and just one to jump, a long run to it. Joe Rebel from Hill Station, who is still some 6 lengths.
One thing is also very funny. You have seen him like a couple of seconds ago. He always keeps looking at his left turning track, like an American track here on the all weather, and you know all the way. Why the hell are you looking at your fucking left? What is there on your fucking left that you are keeping watching? If any horse coming to get you is going to be on your fucking right, you ass, not on your left. Keep watching his left to make a, you know, spectacle out of it, making this bullshit show.
It's maybe 7 behind the leader, followed then by both Lusso Milan and Path of Stars on the outside, plugging up quite nicely. Chester Tonic and Aquifolia continuing but tailed off as they bypass the second last, and now on towards the final flight. Rob Hargreaves has got to his feet. Hope he's okay. And Joe Rebel clear. Ryder looking round as Hill Station tries to deliver a late challenge. That was the last flight. Joe Rebel pushed out, 4 clear. Hill Station's closed that gap and is still closing the gap. Freddie Gordon getting more anxious now on Joe Rebel, and Hill Station is coming there strongly, and there easing up on the far side. Joe Rebel, Hill Station draws alongside him. Joe Rebel rallied again nicely. Chester Tonic and Aquifolia feet. Hope he's okay.
One thing I didn't understand neither. Look, he jumps the last, he hit his poor horse, motherfucker. And then one hit, second hit there, and then he stands up right away. Right away. Why the hell do you hit your fucking horse to stand up on the horse? Why the fucking hell do you hit your horse, not let him the time to respond to your whip, and he stands up and starts, you know, start to pull the horse up? Lucky for him, he got second. I'm not saying second. He got the win. We got the win, so we are not talking trash because we lost. We won. But fucking Freddie Gordon, if this wasn't for your father riding, I'm sure you was going to get banned from the stable. This was the only logical thing to do. Secondly, Freddie Gordon is a very young jockey. Who the hell teached him to do shit like this? Pulling up his horse before the finish, shit like this. This is all about what's wrong with racing these days, guys. What is just such a bullshit you can't imagine. The distance of the winning was less than a nose. You just have to keep watching the video till the end so you can see the photo finish. And if the nose wasn't there and he had lost, he had to get at least a 3 months, 4 months ban. And people are going to boo him, and he's going to get everywhere on the social media that he was pulling up the horse on purpose. Lucky for him, he won. I am the one who is peeling, he's begging for him to get banned anyway. So these young jockeys learn the lesson. You don't showmanship on the end of the racing. You don't hit the horse and then pull him up. Stupid fact. Just tell me what you think about this fucking ride, and should he get banned or not? Okay guys, have a good day. Bye bye.
Let's come down to the winners enclosure. You'll be able to see the winner coming in a moment. The runner-up, Hill Station. It's not nosed as of it. It was officially a nose, the winner and triplet, when we were in defeat. But now we can congratulate the winning jockey. It was an unconventional finish, Freddie, but well done, you've won it anyway. That's the important thing. Freddie Gordon and Joe Bell giving us a great entertainment there. It was an extraordinary performance by the horse, because he'd been pushed and shoved along by Freddie for probably since the end of the back straight, and he obviously Freddie's dad Chris has just come along too, so probably said Freddie, make sure you look the right way in future, because then after the final hurdle, Freddie looked one way and we couldn't see anything, there wasn't anything there, but actually the runner-up hill station, he was on the other side of the loose horse, and I can say I'm speaking on behalf of the winning jockey there, quite impossible, he didn't know he was there because the loose horse was in the way. So he started to ease up, and then when he realised hill station was there, he ran into Jordan. On full credit to Freddie for doing that, realising that he had looked the wrong way, and full credit to Freddie for somehow conjuring up victory from nowhere, because I think all of us watching the finish of the race felt sure that Jordan would be beaten when that happened. So we like a happy ending, don't we? We all ended happily for the Gordons in the end. Chris Gordon